Hey, Scorpio, welcome to your general love read. We're just going to kind of free flow it here today. Whenever you come upon this, if it resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. Time is fluid AF. All right. For those of you that are new, welcome. I am an intuitive, and as such, some of what you see here, probably most of what you see here, is not going to be traditional. Okay, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Roles can be reversed, could be very old baggage you're carrying, could be new energy coming towards you. All right. Now, for those of you that are returning, thank you. I appreciate you beyond belief. Okay. So I'm pulling out energy here for the collective, and then I'm going to get some intention for your read, and we will get started. Okay. So, Scorpio, you're going through kind of a dark night here, but your heart's opening up. You're getting illumination. It could be about walking away from something. It could be finally seeing that something is done. Okay, with that night and the fall card. Okay. Yeah, intention for the reading here is sorrow. All right, Nine of Swords. You are very much in your head. The door is open. The ability for you to leave is there, but you have to be in the mindset of taking control. And for some of you, this could have to do with a job. This could have to do with moving into a different career, going back to school, right? Feeling like you're not enough in some way, shape, or form. And that's all mindset, okay? And it's all mindset of that sort. It's all shadows, okay? So let's pull some oracle cards to get started. Interesting start here, Scorpio. Although, when are you not interesting, right? Whoa. Okay, thank you. Oh, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You've been hiding yourself a little bit here. And perhaps part of it has been about protecting your children, protecting your home, protecting your hearth. Okay, there's like this protection, this like, I've got to be very protective, right, of the things around me. And the reason I say home is because there's the salmon that they're really, really pointing to here to me today. And salmon return home naturally. So wherever you are moving to, okay, you are doing so like finding your true heart. Okay, so the story that they're reminding me of, okay, looking at this, is the story, it's the story where the sirens come in, okay, the seal sirens come in, and I know this is a sea otter, and they turn into women, and they seduce the men in town, and then they go back to the sea, right? And there's a story of this man who's like, I'm so smart, and he steals the seal suit. And so this seal cannot return to her home, this siren. She cannot return to her true home, to her children there. And he keeps her hostage, more or less, where she has to be married to him and give him children, and more or less is his personal slave, okay? And then eventually she's able to get her seal suit and return home. So for some of you, there's a transformation at hand, and you're going to return to your true home. Okay. But what I'm getting here, though, is that you need to be careful. Okay. Because even though this is the sea otter, it keeps coming through to me as the sill. And who eats the sills? Okay, the polar bear. All right, so there we've got the polar bear here. And we've got this guy, right, who's like, I'm going to stop you at all risk, right, at all cost. I will stop you from getting away from me and going back to your true home. So someone is stopping you. Someone is blocking you from being the true being that you are. And Spirit wants you to be very, very aware of that and to continue on your transformation home. Now, for some of you, the idea of moving forward in this way is very scary, right? Like you've been told the story tells of all the things that can happen out there and about making the wrong choices. And the truth is that goblins, when I see this card, goblins, I always go to Harry Potter, okay? I always go to the house elves. My Oscar, my dog, for those of you that are longtime viewers, I joke that he is a house elf. Okay, he does this thing where he gets up and kind of stands for tricks, and he can't really do it much anymore because he's getting older. But he looks like Dobby the house elf. And I've given him a sock. He is a free Dobby. He can do as he pleases, and he does. But these goblins, okay, are not as terrifying as you think, but they are a little mischievous. Okay. But Spirit is saying, okay, Field of Dreams, Wizard of Awareness. You're ending a cycle here. And there is going to be someone here to guide you through it. Okay. If you are, getting a new job, or even getting legal assistance, or getting a divorce, you're going to be surprised. There's going to be someone to walk you through this that has pretty much all of the answers. Okay. But just know that on the other side of this, right, is your Field of Dreams. So let's go ahead and pull. We're going to get an overview energy, blockages or obstacles, current energies, and we're going to get future possibilities, advice going forward. All right, so overview. There's an anticipation here for you. You already know that you've risen up, you've ascended, okay? There's this anticipation of the future, but you can't quite fill it in. Like, this is where I'm going, but you can't quite fill it in. So that's a little bit of that fear that you have within. Okay, the obstacle is going to be, for some of you, it might even be with territory. It might be splitting up territories. Okay, if you are in marketing and sales, and you're getting an advancement, this advancement is coming because some territory has gotten too big and you're getting a new territory and it's going to be splitting someone else's territory. Or if it's divorce, okay, you may live in a 50-50 state. And so there's going to be the splitting of things down the middle. And I feel like the obstacle, the blockage could be well, what does that mean? Especially if you have children, what does that mean for my children? Okay, there's a lot of fear that's being associated with this sort of territorial split that's going to happen. Now, you are, observation here, what I'm getting is you're learning, you're watching from someone else. Okay, you're really watching someone else create like this whole world, this whole life. And you're learning little tidbits along the way of what do I need to do to recreate that for myself and in my own way. Because obviously, like the crow cannot go out and start spinning its own web. So the crow has to adapt, right? So you're learning and figuring out how to adapt. Future possibilities, though, okay, stay balanced and rise above, okay? Someone is not going to be happy about the direction that you are going. Teamwork in reverse. Just remain the higher power, okay? So let's go ahead and get a little more clarity. So where are you going that you are anticipating, right? You're ending something. The world. Whatever you're ending it and you're moving forward, right, with that pink heart chakra. So that tells me that where you're going is going to be something you adore and love, okay? Your new life is going to be fantastic. But you got to get out of your head. Like, you got to quit just envisioning it and go do it. Okay, because you're blocking some of that manifestation by sitting there in the overthinking about how beautiful and fabulous it's all going to be. Okay, you are walking away from something, 8 of Cups, and that could be part of what you're in your head about. Because if you look at the energy here, okay, with the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, right, you could be very much in your head about the walking away part, not really being able to figure out how you're going to materialize that. Yeah, 3 of Cups, how do I leave something in the past and move forward? And Spirit's like, it's not as bad as you think, okay? But you can't carry that baggage with you or you'll never fully walk away from it. Okay, so the obstacle here, right, this territorial thing, somebody's been really working at it, okay, on how do I take the action to make sure I get my clean cut, okay? This person has a ton of baggage that they are carrying, okay? And they're not working on any of it, which is why you want away from that toxicity, okay? Yeah, on the other side of this, Spirit's like, don't worry, you are golden, Queen of Pentacles, okay? So leave the Emperor with the Devil in reverse. Leave that toxic Emperor, right? Goodbye, okay? Queen of Pentacles. You are solid on the other side of this. There's the Fool with this leap of faith, okay? Nothing to fear for you. It's going to be a clean slate, new morning, Spirit says. Okay, you're watching someone before you leave, though. 3 of Wands here, right? Watching currently. How do I do this? You may even be watching, I'm getting for someone, you may even be watching YouTube videos on how to do this. Okay, and then suddenly you came upon this video. All right, you may have old wounds, 5 of Cups, PTSD, okay, associated with confrontation that you are struggling through right now. That's why you're trying to get support and advice. What's really interesting is that you are going to meet someone. I feel like during all of this, we've got the Lovers here. Someone's going to come in and you're going to meet, and it's going to be like 2 minds joining together. And it's going to be pretty shocking for you at how much you're going to find in common with this person. And all of a sudden, you're going to be like, oh, wow, there really is two paths here. Two of Wands. There really is two paths. The fog is clearing. There really is two paths. All right. So future energy here. Okay, Ace of Cups. Loving yourself. Somebody else perhaps loving on you. New love here. And someone doesn't like that, right? Because you're supposed to be my dream. You're supposed to be, you know, this is supposed to be all about me, not you. Sort of an energy. Okay. Yeah, Hierophant in reverse. Someone does not like the fact that they are not the winner in all of this. Okay. This person feels like they've put in a lot of hard work, but in my deck here, this is my Divine Union Tarot. The work has come alongside with a lot of toxic behaviors. So a lot of coping with everything. Perhaps this person has been drinking too much, or they didn't give you a lot of, you know, equal give and take. This person could have just barely started learning how to manifest here with the Magician. Okay, and so they're probably way behind you in all of that energy. Okay, again, stay balanced. This person, Page of Cups in reverse, they're going to try to get back on your good side. Okay, know that any offer that they bring to the table, it's just to look right, right? It's just to manipulate with the Page of Cups here in reverse. I rarely get that card in reverse in this deck. It's my dating card. This person doesn't really want to date you. This person from the past. They just want to manipulate. Okay, they just want you to look back at what you're missing. Seven of Pentacles here. Look back at everything we had and rethink your decision. Yep, Two of Swords. They're going to get a little bit in your head because there is a lot of passion there. Ten of Swords. There is a lot of heartbreak that you are going through. I don't think they are. You are. Okay? They just don't want to lose somebody so hot, somebody so, you know, that has all of that, right? They're trying to pull you back, okay? You're my Empress. I don't like being on the other side, Knight of Pentacles, okay? I don't like sitting there watching you from the sidelines, all right? And that's their game. That's their ploy there. Okay, so you're ending a cycle here, okay? And it's scary, Five of Swords. Okay, everything that you can fear about doing this, you have feared. But the truth is that somebody is trying to keep you from moving forward. But you are smart. You know, you've got the brain power here to realize when an ending is ended and how to get there. But it's getting out of your head that's going to take a little bit of work. Okay, you may have some old childhood wounds, Five of Wands here of your own, that you need to work through. But the universe is like Three of Cups, again, on top of Three of Cups. We've got your back. Let go of the past and allow us to bring you the future. Okay, you just work on one good thing. Eight of Pentacles. One good thing here. Okay, we will provide the rest. Okay, this person you may have been with for a very long time. They may have seen you go through a lot of transformations, but I feel like they've kept you from your power. There's been a lot of codependency here on the Sun card. A lot of codependency, and a lot of toxicity, okay, between the two of you. Knight of Swords. This person sees what they need to do and say, but they don't really necessarily go after it. Like the eagle eye, they see it, but it's a lot of thinking and not a lot of doing. But they look real good, okay? And you are very attached to them. Seven of Wands, the Emperor, right? You're very attached to this person. This person, okay, may remind you of your father or an uncle or somebody, okay, that meant a lot to you. And again, you may just have envisioned yourself growing old with this person. But Queen of Pentacles, right? On the other side of this, you are rising up out of the ashes. Okay, Nine of Wands, guard that space. Okay, don't let this eagle eye come and take it from you. Okay, with the Ten of Swords in here, Spirit is saying you guard this rise up. Okay, in a way, this person does see this as their call to freedom, but that's not going to last for very long, and then they're going to want to come back. So what you're currently doing is you're just kind of waiting, accumulating, making determinations about your future path here. Seven of Pentacles on the Three of Wands, right? Yeah, you may have put a little bit aside that nobody knows about here with the Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, you may have seen where, you know, other people have gone through situations like this and come out with nothing, and you're like, that's not going to be me. Okay, so you're trying to create this without coming out in a bad way. Even if this means you're moving in a career, right, to a new territory, like you're getting all prepared because you're not going to like let this jump like take you down. You don't want people to see the anxiety that you have or even that you're leaving. Okay, they're taking me back to the very beginning of the reading. Okay, right, where she gets her sealskin and the siren goes back home. Right, the Moon card here, you are moving forward, but you don't want anyone to see and stop you. Now the Lover, this person's going to come in when you're healed enough to actually move forward. All right, the World card, transformation. And there's the Ace of Cups again on the Ace of Cups. Know that this is going to be a solid foundation. Okay, it's the beaver. The beaver is there for a solid foundation. Okay, not wishy-washy at all. All right. You may not feel like you are worthy of this. Okay, Ace of Swords. You may not believe this person because of what you've been through. But this is what you've wished for. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles, okay? A brand new start. A start from scratch. This is exactly what you made your wish on. Okay? And so the universe is like, well, we prevailed, right? Put away your sword. Quit trying to, you know, push something good for you away. All right. Page of Swords there. But here you are, Nine of Swords. Still, at the end of the reading, it comes back to you being in your head. The universe can give you everything, but if you can't get into the moment, then it's just a dream. The reality of life is just a dream. Okay? you kind of have to decide here, I feel. All right, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, and we saw a minute ago at the bottom right was the King of Wands. You have to decide. Do you go into this fiery, passionate, authentic side of yourself? Or do you go back into the false bubble of the past in your mind? Okay, because the Queen of Wands is going to live life. This Three of Wands is going to stay in that bubble, protected, not moving forward. And that could lead you to a lot of heartbreak, to a major tower, perhaps a third-party situation here with this Two of Pentacles, which to me is, do they love me, do they not? Okay, so it's kind of up to you. Let's pull a couple of oracle cards here. Yeah, the blessing is right there if you can see it. If you don't look at it and take action, you're just stuck in the mud. Like this guy could jump off of this truck at any time and move forward or turn around, see the blessing sitting there. But stuck in their head, they're not going to do it. Yeah, some of this has to do, you may need some soul retrieval. Okay, you've got fragmented energy here. And emotionally, that's what's keeping you stuck. Right? You have to return the pieces of your heart, do the work in order to bring yourself to the space to know that you're worth all of this. Okay? And to let it happen instead of just think about it. Because you've got the Nine of Swords. Pretty much everything is the Nine of Swords. All the way from here, Nine of Swords. Okay? And the only one that can bring you out of your headspace is you. But you may have been trapped for so long, okay, without your Sil's coat, without your true authenticity, that it's almost like, it is almost like PTSD, okay? Again, Spirit wants you to know that when you walk through this, on the other side of this, there is this unexpected love. Okay? This divine connection that is going to be there for you, right? Yep, it is a definitely twin flame, soulmate, divine partner. There's going to be some mirroring, some self-reflection, okay, some growth. But this is what's waiting for you if you choose to move forward. All right? So I hope that this helps you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week and weekend. And I hope to see you next time. If you've watched this far, please click that like. All right, because that does so much energetically giving back to the channel. Much love. Bye.